Hey, welcome to the show, everyone. We have comedian Shaun Eli joining us a little later. But first, we'll dive into an idea I had for a movie. Rated R. A boy saves his sister from a dog attack, and Henry Cavill sets the interwebs on fire with the video. We have crazy news, another addition to our Spotify playlist, and our brand new weather segment sponsored by What the Forecast. So keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. Hey, welcome to the Epic Radio Show. I am your host, Epic. We have a great show for you guys today. We have comedian Shaun Eli coming on a little later. This guy's fantastic. He used to write for Jay Leno. He's done comedy overseas and a lot of other great shit. Make sure you follow us on the social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, all the other stuff, and catch us on theepicradioshow.com. You can decide fucking Jay with the shit already. God damn you. So anyways, you can catch us live on our website, join our Discord, chat with us, chop it up. You could also be featured on the show by joining our Discord and going into the audio or video channel. We could bring you right on the show, you know. We could do that because we're special. Anyways, to my left, we have the one they call Media Marcus. What's up, buddy?
How are you?
Your shit's looking all weird for some reason. I'm not sure why.
It's soft cushiony. I like it behind me. It's,
Yes.
it's very cushiony.
Yeah. How was your week, man?
Good, man. Very
Good?
busy. Busy
You
work
can
week.
fall asleep on that thing.
Working, man. Yeah, it's nice and soft.
Yeah, I don't know why it looks like that,
I
though.
appreciate it. I'll sleep over to the middle. Yeah.
The cameras were acting up a little bit last night because, well, let's just say that we were doing a little extra stuff in the studio.
Yeah.
You know, nothing too suspicious or not. You know?
Suspicious.
Yeah.
I don't like that word.
But
Speak right in the middle of it.
yeah, it like fucked the system up, and I had to fix some shit. So
Yeah.
it's not 100%, y'all. So don't judge. And in the box for the time being
Yeah.
is God.
Wow.
Your head is huge.
He's incognito.
Jeez,
That's what she said.
Shrink it.
So
No, that's not what you
second.
want. No.
There we go.
Whoa.
That's a little better. Yeah, we got Jay Val in the studio, which I think it said his name.
Yeah, he's quarantined.
It's
Yeah,
crazy because
quarantine.
I literally just fixed all this shit too
Right.
before. Yeah, stupid glitches. Anyways,
Hey, you roll fast with it though, man. You got
yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
Professional. Look at two of him now.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to make sure the next one was fixed.
Yeah. Now we're all together.
We're
I can
all
rub your backs and
together.
Rub your back.
Why?
on your
Once
head.
again.
You're getting into my shot though.
Rub
It looks like you got a baby hand sticking out of your side.
You got the
Hey,
Trump arms.
Rub our heads.
Rub our heads.
Well, whatever.
I'm going to enjoy
Which
this,
heads,
the
Jay?
soft cushion here. Yeah, I'd
Both
like
of them.
right
Oh my God.
next to it.
I'm gonna fix this shit real quick. So I did have an interesting like little idea for a movie.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna go into it right now.
Let's hear it.
It is called Fly Story. Rated R for retarded.
Starring.
The thing is, I don't have like a cast picked out for this, but I had an idea for an animated film, and it would be kind of like a Bug's Life
Yeah, and
and like Sausage Party
yeah, and the voice
together. You know what I
That's a
mean?
dope
and the
movie.
voiceover would be like, "Hey, you dude, I'm flying."
No,
Help me.
no. I was actually thinking of like I don't know who I was thinking of. I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger would be great as a fly.
As a fly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in the fly on the wall right now. Look at me. Yeah. Where is my donkey? I want to go sniff his poop. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But like, you know, like I pictured a story of like a fly who's tired of eating shit,
yeah.
who aspires to something bigger,
He
and he
wants-
has a week to do it because that's pretty much how long he lives. You know?
Hey, Christopher
man.
Walken.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all the
He
poop.
could be the grandpa
There you
like
go.
fly, Christopher Walken.
There's so much
know?
poop everywhere.
Yeah. Like so
Yeah.
like it's like back in my day.
Right?
You know, like and it was like a week ago.
How could you not like the poop? There's so many different kinds. Sometimes you could have corn in it, some peanuts left behind.
It's like 2 meals at once.
Variety is what matters.
It's like when you eat your food and you mix it all together.
Yeah, you put it all together. It's a good thing. Yeah, there you go, right there, right on point. Put everybody together. It's like a family. It's good to be here.
Oh, let me show you guys the full poster so you get a idea of how much stupid work I put into that for like 2 seconds of a topic. All right, hold on.
Yeah,
No, why?
there is a lot of work that goes into this, man. My first time being here, it's really impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, so Fly Story coming never, rated R for retarded. This movie should not be seen by anyone and completely forgotten. But yeah, so that's my idea for Fly Story. I have no like other than just the fact that I think it would be fine, like funny to have like an adult animated movie based on a fly.
Like Sausage
Yeah.
Party.
Yeah,
Sausage Party
that'd be
was
great.
dope.
Like I was thinking of like who would be an arch nemesis of a fly, like other than humans.
Arch nemesis of a fly.
Yeah.
Besides a bee, or a wasp, that's pointless
Arch
too.
nemesis of a fly.
That's racist. So it must have been Ashley. She said his name will be Roberto.
Roberto.
Why's it got to be Spanish? So
Roberto, you put
oh,
an O on
Spanish
the end.
fly.
Yes,
Yeah.
there you
Oh,
go, my
there you
friend.
go.
Hey, the Spanish fly, I got something for you. Make you a little dizzy.
or that could be another character.
Yeah.
Right?
So like the Spanish fly is his best friend.
Hey, you got
there
a
you
trouble
go.
with the ladies? I got something special for you.
Guys, we're gonna
That'd
be
be
right. We're
great.
gonna be scripting this today.
Yeah.
Right? Well, it's being recorded and watched by many.
Yeah.
Spiders. Ooh, the spider is a good one.
Spider,
Yeah.
yeah.
That could be like the enemy.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's the bully on the block.
Yeah.
I like the way you fly.
You have a like
Why don't you come over to my web?
He could be the voice could be Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Oh, Beatles.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
That would be funny.
Know what I mean?
Yeah, there you go.
I forgot that we talked about it like in that depth.
That could be good, man.
As they said, we talked about this.
Yeah. Let's do this.
I don't know why, but spiders looks misspelled to me for some reason. It's
Spider.
not. It absolutely is not. But I don't know, for some reason I always spell it with a Y.
Oh, dude, a gay spider would be
Oh,
dope.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Just come over to my web.
I think there is something like a brand that's
I've
spelled
got
like
something
that.
Yeah.
for you.
I don't know. I'm retarded.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's my idea for Fly Story. It's gonna be pretty awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
That's good.
Let's see. Roberto gives bad advice always. Spanish fly. He runs the maggot block.
Oh.
That was Ryan.
Orale, somebody threw a roach over here. Come on, check it out. It's huge, man. To compare to us, it's little to them.
It's one of those flying cockroaches.
Oh wow, that's another one too. Yeah, that's a good one. Flying
That is
roach.
a good one, yeah.
Yeah.
Flying roach.
Man, we
Ooh.
could just have a bunch of insects in
I
this
know,
thing.
that's what I said. Like a
Endless.
Bug's Life
Endless.
mixed with Sausage Party. You know?
We gotta have what bug would be like the stoner?
Oh man,
Dude, that's a good
like
question.
a you know, a caterpillar.
Caterpillar.
Seth
Yeah.
Rogen.
Yeah. Oh hell yeah.
Seth
Seth Rogen would be perfect. He's doing a laugh. That's funny.
That's Seth Rogen laugh. Oh man.
Yeah, I could picture a caterpillar. You know, even
Slow.
though I think technically a caterpillar is like
Or
a
a snail.
snail. Yeah, maybe.
Slow.
He's slow as
Or a
shit.
slug,
Yeah, I was
or a
thinking
slug.
the same thing.
Yeah.
Slug's like, I don't even need a shell, man.
Hey man. He's like, hey man.
I rolled it up and
He's like-
smoked it.
He's like, I smoked a huge joint today. I'm feeling kind of sluggish.
I made a bong out of my shell, man. I don't need it.
That's
God.
awesome, dude. That is endless right there.
No, there's so
It's
much you
endless.
can do with it.
we have
so
to
much.
start making this like soon, like scripting this.
You know, the thing I need is an animator.
I can draw.
Because I definitely can't do that.
yeah.
I am.
I don't know how to draw. I can draw some stick figures.
Oh, I'm an artist, so we'll figure it out.
Oh yeah,
A
that'd be
stick
cool.
figure, a stick figure bug.
Yeah.
I'd like it to be 3D.
Did you say
Yeah.
spick? No, he said stick figure bug.
Stick figure.
I had to think about that.
Stick
honestly.
figure bug. I was like, wait, what? When did it turn racist?
Oh yeah, you know, one of them stick bugs.
Oh yeah.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, to
Heck
use
yeah.
on there.
He could be like anorexic.
Or like it could be a chick though, and they could
That's
be a
so bad.
model.
That's
yeah.
right.
A model,
There you
you know,
go.
going down the runway.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
That's funny. That looks tasty.
The spider's running
Oh my
the
God.
fashion show.
yeah.
The gay spider.
No. A ladybug.
Ladybug.
Could
That's
be,
a good one.
Yeah, it could be the gay
This way.
fashion designer, like Versace.
Yes, I got red bottom heels, bitch.
A mantis. Mantis would be good to have in there.
Praying mantis is the
Praying
evil
mantis,
one.
yeah.
That's a karate dude. That's Asian.
Yeah.
Oh, come on here. I'll go teach you your something. Really special. This will be impressive. And I'll teach you.
What would be a goal that the fly would have? Like, I pictured a fly kind of just sick of the run of the mill
Well,
life.
you had it right. Like he's sick of eating shit.
Yeah.
He wants
So
to
he
taste
wants
it.
to-
So are we talking about like a Ratatouille situation
Right, yeah.
where he's helping cook something,
Or he
or
makes shit taste better.
No, he wants to.
He finds a way to make shit taste better.
He wants to travel.
he wants to be a gourmet shit chef?
yeah.
Yeah, like taste this one.
He wants to go up to the upper class and taste their shit.
Right? Their shit tastes better.
Moving to Beverly Hills Fly. and shit.
Moving on
Look
up.
how
yeah.
solid that one is. So many varieties.
You know, that reminds me of that South Park episode, where they're trying to steal Tom Brady's shit.
Oh yeah.
The spice.
Oh my gosh, yeah, everybody was in there. He's like, I put it in jars, man. 'cause
Yeah.
people was stealing my shit.
Oh my God, I missed that one.
Oh,
Damn
dude,
it.
oh
it's
my God.
hilarious.
I feel left out.
Tom Brady like stores all his shit in jars.
What?
In like
Yeah.
a secret room, yeah,
Yeah,
because
because
everyone's trying to steal it.
because you know
That's crazy.
So they do this thing. I think they shove it up their ass.
yeah.
and they like it's kind of like a
It's-
makeover, I guess, or
Well, what it is, it's like it's like a
transformation or something.
it's supposed to be about like the bacteria that's in there, like you know how like Activia and shit has like things that like it's like a colon type situation. I
Yeah.
can't remember what they call it in there. I'm gonna have to look that up.
I gotta look this way so we look like we're conversating.
Yeah.
So if I don't look at you and I nod, just don't think I'm crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if I'm over here, I'm talking to.
Nobody cares about
I'm
that.
in a
yeah.
box.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, I'm specific. We're having dead air time.
Spice
What's happening?
melange.
Yeah. Well, anyways, so yeah, you got to check that episode out. It's pretty hilarious.
Oh my god, poor
I
Tom
think
Brady.
it's on the new season, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I definitely gotta check that out.
Turd burglars. That's what it's called.
Tom Brady.
Turd burglars.
Or like, what was the other movie where they broke into Tom Brady's house and they were doing? Were they trying to? Oh, they were trying to get his cum.
Somebody's trying to jack him off. Yeah.
Yeah, remember?
Yeah.
What-
That
what-
one I saw. The poop one I missed.
Which one was that? I don't think that was South Park.
Oh,
though.
okay.
That's Family
so-
Guy. Family Guy.
Yeah, no.
It was a fecal transplant because she had C. diff.
Yeah, so like when they put it up,
Wow.
yeah.
And she lost a lot of weight and stuff, and people were like, so everybody wanted to get this fecal transplant, and so they were all like somehow, like they were all like trying to like get Tom Brady's shit because it would probably be the best.
His poop wins and everything too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, like exactly. So yeah.
Any bodily fluids that
So
come out of
like
Tom
everybody
Brady.
that talks about it, that's like in this like cult to try to get it. They're like talking about the spice. Like, we have to get the spice.
Yeah.
The spice melange. Or I can't pronounce that. Whatever. But it's pretty funny.
The cock-a-poopy.
Yeah. Then,
Embrace the box.
yeah. So the fly on the wall, we can have that Clay Aiken song as the intro.
Yeah.
I wish I
Dude,
could be
you
a
know,
fly on the wall.
I never actually back then I didn't have a talk show, so I couldn't really talk about it.
Yeah.
But that is the creepiest fucking song.
It is the creepiest song. It is.
It really is. That's like a stalker's national anthem. Yeah.
I wish I could be a fly on the wall. Like, what the hell?
Yeah. Nothing beats Sting though. Sting in this song.
I'll be watching you.
Yeah, I'll be watching you. That's the ultimate.
Yeah,
stalker
that
song.
is.
Yeah.
I'll be watching you.
Literally.
Yeah.
Breath you
Every
take.
freaking
Every
breath you
movie
take,
you make,
every
I'll be
every
watching
movie
you.
you make.
Yeah.
I'll be watching.
You they should do a remix and they have like the freaking the in the background of the song.
Why? Because he's Jason.
No, well, yeah, because he's stalking her. Fucking gonna probably murder her.
You know, Jason is very misunderstood. He just doesn't like bitches near his lake. That's it.
Yeah, get away from
It's
his
like,
leg.
you know, like I'm just tired of all these bitches. My motherfucking lake.
Yeah.
That's it. I'm
Stay
tired of
away
this
from
I'm
shit.
tired of all these yes in my motherfucking lake.
Why did you bleep yourself?
I don't know.
Why?
Oh yeah, we don't have to fucking do that. Oh wait, are we? Oh man,
We don't have to.
no,
fucking do
no
that,
more
no.
getting on air for us.
I don't care, dude.
I know. I'm just
we
joking.
gave that up.
Yeah, Sam
forget
Jackson, you
it.
gotta
You know, the reason why though is because everybody else would just cuss. When I said, okay, like we're gonna try to
Right.
clean it up a little bit, I'm
Yeah.
like literally the only one that didn't cuss.
Right.
Everybody else from the cast just kept.
yeah, I
Fuck,
I couldn't
fuck,
do
effing
it.
it up.
I couldn't do
fuck,
it.
fuck, fuck, fuck.
Yeah. 5G facial recognition. I'll be watching you.
There you
That's
go.
a good. That's a good commercial for them. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a good commercial.
Ashley said, "I feel I don't want bitches near my lake."
No,
You steal my fish.
get up out of here.
Hell yeah. All right, so we're going to take a break. When we get back, we're going to have Shaun Eli. So make sure you keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio
Keep it
Show.
locked, take a U ride, north side, east side, on that west side.
Meow, meow.
Hey, welcome back to the show. On the line, we have comedian Shaun Eli. Sorry for the delay, guys. I was running into a little bit of an issue with Zoom, so we decided to do it old school with the phone. What's going on, Shaun? How's your morning going?
It's going well. You know, I have to say, I've been a comedian for 16 years. I've followed some great comics. I followed Jerry Seinfeld. I followed Jim Gaffigan. This is my first time following Tom Brady's poop.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hard act to follow, I think.
I try to avoid it.
You try to avoid poop altogether or just Tom Brady's poop? You got something against Tom
Well,
Brady's poop?
Yeah, I definitely am against Tom Brady's poop. As a matter of fact, I am against all New England sports teams' poop.
I have Tom.
regardless of the sport.
I have Tom Brady's poop in a jar.
No, you don't.
I don't think Tom Brady has Tom Brady's poop in a jar.
No.
I'm pretty sure that was just a South Park episode.
A spoof.
No, he doesn't. His wife has his poop in a jar.
There you go. She's got the spice.
I'll take her poop in a jar.
She is pretty hot.
Heck
She is
yeah.
pretty foxy.
Her poop is
Oh, yeah.
hot too.
So really, of all the body parts and functions, the poop is what you choose?
I know, right? Like, explain that a little bit, Jay.
I was just going with the flow, man, of the show.
Yeah, you were.
I think he's German.
Why is that?
I think Germans are obsessed with poop.
Are they?
Are they really? I didn't know
Well,
that.
actually, he was interested in this new movie called Two Quarterbacks, One Cup.
That's pretty funny.
Grossest thing ever.
So I was, we talked a little bit yesterday, but I just you've had an incredible career, and it started kind of late in life for you too. You were in finance for about 20 years.
Yep, and I escaped.
Yeah, and what did you do for finance?
The best way to describe it, I would say, for the technical answer is, I was a fixed income portfolio manager, which means I turned a big pile of someone else's money into a very slightly bigger pile of someone else's money.
So you did that for 20 years, and you were like, okay, I'm going to become a stand-up comedian. Like, how did that transition work?
Well, it doesn't quite work that way because you can't. Well, I mean, I suppose people have, but you can't just wake up one day and say, I'm going to be a stand-up comedian and quit your job and hope the money rolls in, because it takes years to get good at it. And it's nothing people start as, like, if you're a musician, you probably start when you're 5 or 10 years old, and by the time you're out of high school, you're pretty decent at it.
That's
because
right.
You've been practicing for a
Yep.
decade. But stand-up comedy is different from telling jokes to your friends. So you can't just say, oh, I'm going to be a comedian and step on stage. It takes years to get even tolerably decent at it. So I was doing both for 6 years, and then I said, I don't want to be a banker anymore.
And how did you get good at comedy? Did you attend any workshops? Like, how do you feel about that kind of stuff?
There's all sorts of ways to start. Basically, you write jokes, you get on stage, and you perform them, and you suck, and you try again, and maybe you suck a little bit less. Just like, a 5-year-old playing the violin is going to be squeaky and horrible, and only mom and dad think they can listen to it. So I started by taking a comedy class, and some comedians like the idea, and comedians who haven't taken a class think it's stupid. But everybody else starts with a class in practically every other way, because you can learn, techniques, you can learn mistakes not to make, and get better at it. And also, if you're in a class, you're in a supportive environment in front of other students who are in the exact same situation. So psychologically, it's a lot easier.
So as a comedian, what are some things that you learned that made your craft a little bit better or easier to deal with when you were first stepping on stage?
Here are a few things you can learn in class. You've got to put the punchline at the end of the sentence, because if comedy is all about surprise. You think somebody's going one way and you're going another way. And if the punchline is sort of in the middle of the final sentence of the joke, and then you keep talking, you're stepping on your punchline. You got to make sure the surprise comes as close to the end of the sentence as it can. So sometimes people just, have a joke where the punchline's in the middle, or telling people you can't talk for 3 minutes with no laugh lines. You've got to have people laughing all along the way. Or mic techniques. I can't tell you, this happens to every comedian. You go on stage and the mic is in the stand, but the last comic shoved it all the way into the stand, and it's really stuck.
It's
And you
really
pull on
tight.
it and you pull. Yeah, it's really tight, and you pull on it, and you pull on it, and you pull on it, and finally it breaks free, but it doesn't come sliding out. You're pulling hard, so it comes flying out, and you hit yourself in the mouth with the microphone.
Yep.
And just to have an instructor say, you know what, if the mic is stuck in the stand, turn it a little bit sideways so when it comes flying out, it doesn't hit you in the face, is worth the cost of a class.
But do you think that you could actually, if you're good enough, which you probably wouldn't be at that point, but if you were good enough, you could turn that into a joke?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to. I mean, I've probably every comic I know has slipped on the way to the stage at least once, and the audience will laugh because they think it's part of the routine.
Exactly.
And you get up and you talk about it, but it hurts,
Yeah.
And it's even worse if you hit yourself and you start bleeding. Then you've got to. The audience realizes something went wrong.
Yeah.
And that's a problem.
Yeah, because it's hard for them to get back into, oh, this is going to be funny. Like, now you're concerned about the guy on stage, You've had a pretty interesting career as a writer, too. You wrote for Jay Leno as a freelance writer. How did that come about?
That came about because back in the days when people read newspapers on trains on the way to work in the morning, he had just gotten The Tonight Show, just taken over from Johnny Carson. And I would read the newspaper in the morning and think of something funny, and then I'd turn on the TV that night, and he'd be telling the same joke. And I said, oh, I can do this. So I called, and I said I'm a freelance writer, which was not quite true at the time. But I said I'm a comedy writer, and I think of sort of the same kind of jokes you guys do. Is there a way we can work together? And I spoke to somebody for a while, and they said, give me some examples. And I started faxing in jokes, and they started using them. I didn't get rich from it, but it's a lot of fun to turn on the TV and see somebody tell your joke on it.
I'm sure it doesn't hurt the resume either.
It's funny. When I was a banker, I had a job interview. I put it at the bottom of my resume. I had a 2-page resume, and at the bottom it said, freelance contributing writer for Jay Leno's Tonight Show monologue, and under hobbies and other. And I was at a job interview at like 7 o'clock in the morning at another bank, and the guy said in the middle of the interview, "You seem to be a pretty serious guy." And I said, with a smile on my face, you obviously haven't read all the way through the bottom of my resume. And he said, I did, and that's why I was surprised you're serious. And I'm like, this is a job interview at 7 o'clock in the morning. Like, how funny do you expect me to be?
Yeah, I know, right? Like, I think we talked about this a little bit yesterday, how, like, when you're in public, like, people, like, because they know you're a comedian, like, they just assume that you have that switch turned on 24/7. Like, hey, guys, welcome to my life. It's so hilarious. You know what I mean? But it's not always like that. Like, I think one of the concerns you had was, like, oh, like, I want to be funny during an interview. And I'm like, well, my interview isn't necessarily I mean, of course, if we talk about some things and some jokes happen, that's the beauty of the process. But that's not my goal. Like, I want to learn about you, and I think other comedians, other people out in the audience, like, just learning kind of what makes you tick, gives more of an appreciation for what you guys do. You know what I mean? And that was. Go ahead.
Yeah, but you're expecting me to be interesting, which for me is a lot harder than being funny. So it's a weird thing because, right, people expect comedians are going to be funny. If you interviewed a musician, you wouldn't expect them to just start singing in the middle of the interview. On the other hand, if you had a model on the show, and I know you can't see how beautifully pretty I am today and how great my hair looks, but if you had a model on the show and you wouldn't expect her to, to be a runway model and be walking back and forth, but you wouldn't expect her to look horrible. And if she showed up looking like crap, people would say, that's a model? That doesn't make any sense. So people expect comedians to be funny. My biggest fear is when I give an interview, and here I can try to be funny because it's back and forth and it's live. But if it's, let's say, a newspaper or magazine interview, I may or may not say some funny things, but even if I'm hilarious, I don't know that it's going to make it into print.
Oh, yeah, because they'll edit it out and everything. You know,
and
if it, yeah.
Yeah, I've had occasionally I've had a joke where and I always say at the beginning of a newspaper or magazine interview, feel free to record this. I'm perfectly fine with that because I want them, because I want it to be accurate. And they always say, oh no, I take really good notes. And then at least a quarter of the time they'll misquote one of my jokes, which to a comedian is horrible because we spend years working on the wording of a joke. And we try it different ways, and we like it a certain way. And then if they change some words around and it's not as funny, it sort of bugs us.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's like, I mean, I don't even know. That would be like somebody, like I make instrumental music, and like somebody just going in and changing the order of how I had things set up. Like, because as a musician, sometimes you want to build up to something and then kind of let it down and then build back up and stuff. But, like you could switch that around and change the entire flow of the song, And so I do get that. It's like the same creative process in a way. You do things for a reason, so you want to lay it out there. And then when somebody just says, "Oh, I think it'll sound better moving these two words around," it's like, no, but like I understand what you're trying to do, but you're messing with my art right now.
Yeah, I don't think they do it deliberately. I think it's just that people talk faster than reporters can write, and so they write it down the way they tried to remember it.
Gotcha. So that's why you're saying it's a good idea to record it.
They never do. I don't think I've ever met a journalist who said, oh, maybe one who would say, oh, yeah, I'm fine recording this because, well, also, if they screw it up and it's recorded, then you can prove they screwed it up.
Yeah, true that.
But I think most people don't want to be recorded because
Really?
they're afraid they'll say something wrong and then they'll be quoted on it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you used that ethnic slur in the interview, and that's why I printed it.
Wow. What's very interesting to you? You have a Jewish background, but you've been in different types of magazines. One of them, you were featured on the New York Post, Reader's Digest, Healthcare Finance News, both Reform Judaism magazine and the Christian Science Monitor.
Yeah.
And that's kind of odd because they're kind of night and day there, you know what I mean? A little bit.
Yeah, well, I wrote an article for Reform Judaism magazine about Jews in comedy because it may surprise you, but there are some Jewish comedians around. and we're hard to find. We stay in the shadows. But the Christian Science Monitor was doing an article on people who changed careers, and so they picked me among some other people to write about. And it was a cover story, and amazingly, they put me on the cover. So I guess I was the least ugly of all people who changed careers. And the article wasn't all about me, but it seemed like it was all about me because it was my picture on the cover, and they did write about me, extensively. And they came to a show.
That's pretty sweet, man.
About that.
I mean, were they shocked to learn that you were not a Christian?
I don't know that they ever asked.
Gotcha.
My first name is Shaun, so people just assume I'm Irish Catholic.
Gotcha. What's your last name?
Eli's my middle name. My last name is Breitbart, which it's a German word. It means broad beard, but somewhere along the way, the spelling got changed. And probably now they're all gone, but it used to be that when I was a kid, people in their 60s and 70s knew that it was They knew that it was a Jewish name because they. I guess there was a famous judge back in the 1200s, a really long time ago. So people recognized that. But now people don't recognize it as a Jewish name.
Were you related to this judge or no?
I don't think so. There was also a famous strongman named Zisha Breitbart in the 20s, and I might be related to him.
Okay.
Who knows?
I mean, have you tried to deadlift some shit?
Oh, I can bench press a car.
Awesome.
Unfortunately, we're audio only on this, so you can't see me. Otherwise, I'd go out into the, I would take my computer out into the yard and show you.
There you go.
Bench press a car. But listen, I drive a Honda Fit, so it's a pretty small car.
A Honda Fit? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
They really made a car called the Honda Fit.
Yep.
Is it like a 2-seater kind of small car? I've never even seen one.
It's like a smaller Civic hatchback. It's a great car. I really like it.
Wow.
And it's
Probably
so-
good on gas, right?
It's good on gas, and it's the more important thing living in New York is it's really easy to fit into a parking space
Exactly.
because it's so small. It's like the size of a Mini Cooper, and that's a really important thing in New York because there's a lot of spaces.
What part of New York?
3/4 of a parking space.
Are you originally from New York?
Yep, Here's
Nice.
what I will say. I was born in Queens, like the president. I went to Wharton like the president. I studied economics like the president. I learned something unlike the president. And the two of us are first and second in having the best hair in the world.
There you go. Yeah. If you didn't get that joke, Shaun doesn't have much hair.
Well, I have some hair. I'm not bald. I just have a receding hairline.
Just
and
do
bald
the
spot in the back.
just
You
do the
can't see.
comb over.
Gotcha.
He's got the
But
Tarantino
actually,
dude.
on stage, it's weird. People take pictures of me when I'm on stage, and I look bald because the spotlight above me really makes my head shine, even though I have hair on the top of my
That's-
head.
This happens to
And
me.
it's a weird. So a lot of videos
It's-
of me on stage make me look like I have a lot less hair than I do have.
We had a lot of hair yesterday. We could have just gave you some. we got the haircuts, and then we could have gave you
Yeah, I hacked
extra hair.
me and Jay's hair up yesterday. It was horrible.
Oh,
Like,
man.
because we're scared to go to the barber.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I just said fuck it. And we
Yeah.
just,
I was gonna just shave my head bald.
yeah.
I'm going to let you guys in on a little secret that I wasn't going to tell anybody, but
Okay.
I was on a Zoom call last night, and people told me my hair looked good. My hair, when it gets long, I would love to have long hair. I don't look good with long hair. And a few years ago, I just let it grow and grow, and it just got worse and worse. And I just called it a failed experiment, and I got a haircut. But I was lucky that I got a haircut right before the coronavirus. So my hair was short, and like over the last few weeks, it's gotten longer, and it's not curly enough to be curly. It just looks mangy. And I don't want to go to a barber shop. So I inherited barbers, clippers, whatever, those electric shears. And I said, I'm just going to cut my hair and see how it looks. And I went out on my deck because I don't want to get hair all over my house. And I set it with the widest guide, which is an inch long, an inch. And I just started cutting my hair in front of a mirror, and I just ran it over my head completely. And it looks pretty good.
I see.
I am shocked.
The thing about me is my barber I like to call and schedule a date with my barber, and then he likes to not show up ever. So
Really?
yeah, he's done it.
He's
a
the
couple
worst.
times.
He's a good barber
Yeah, he's
as
like the
far as
best
his
barber
work
around,
goes,
but
his work ethic is
yeah,
something to be talked about.
Yeah.
Because he'll just randomly be like, "Oh yeah, like now we'll set an appointment, mind you,
Yeah,
and then go to the appointment, and he's nowhere to be found.
yeah, he's not
Can't get a
there.
hold
Does
of
he
him.
drink?
Yes, I think that's what he does. He
Yes.
parties.
That's funny.
Well, I was going to say maybe it should be the first appointment in the morning, but then you probably don't want a guy hungover cutting your hair.
Yeah.
No, he would be sometimes the
Yeah, but
first
he's
appointment,
good though. He's
and
a
he
good
still
barber.
wouldn't show up.
It's just he leaves you. He leaves a bunch of people hanging all the time. A bunch of people just be standing around like, where the hell's he at?
Can you guys call up when and say, "Hey, is he
Yeah,
there yet?"
yeah. He doesn't answer his phone.
Well, then he's probably not there. Is he
Yeah.
the only one in the shop, or are there other people?
No, it's him and it's just his shop. Yeah, it's only.
Well, I think his brother.
His brother's
sometimes
there
cut-
now, yeah.
yeah, there, but he's not as good, like by any means.
Yeah.
I think he does it just out of pity for people that are lined up.
I've been going
Like,
to him
yeah.
for like 15 years. So, I mean, when you get a relationship with your barber, man, it's like you don't cheat on him. Like going to another barber.
Yeah,
That's the
right.
gayest shit I've ever heard you say.
That's funny.
Well, I've changed barbers so many times. I had one I really liked, and he retired and moved to Italy. And my reaction was, I shouldn't have tipped him so much. He would have stuck around a couple more years.
There you go.
One time I went to this
But
barber.
then then I finally found a barber I liked, but he turned out to be such a horrible racist and was more interested in watching the movie on the television in his barber shop than cutting hair. And I'm like, I think I'm going to go somewhere else. And I've gone to a few different places. But listen, if I can save $25 by just going out on my deck with
Right.
clippers every,
I cut my own
every
hair
3
too, man.
months, I don't need a barber anymore. And I seriously, I know it sounds weird, but it looks pretty good.
I was talking to Epic last night, and I'm like telling him I want to like just shave all my hair and let it grow all even. And I said I want to grow my hair long like Fabio.
I wish I could. Yeah, I wish I could do that, but it's not. I mean, I have a body like Fabio, but not the hair.
I get to that middle stage, and I'm just like, oh, I got to get it cut.
Yeah.
It does.
I didn't let my hair get that long.
Yeah, well, that middle stage is like the worst.
It's the worst. It's like, oh man,
like you can't do nothing with it. It just looks like a mess all the time.
Right.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
You don't want hair like Fabio because then geese fly into your face.
You also worked overseas. Getting back on track a little bit. How was it different from the comedy shows in the U.S.?
It's in some ways very similar, depending on the country, some ways different. I have to say, the first country I worked in other than the U.S. was South Africa, and that was so hard. They just did not get my comedy. And I went over my jokes before I went there thinking, is there anything here that's cultural, that's not universal? I had a Craigslist joke. I asked in advance, do you guys have Craigslist there? And they said, oh, yeah, we use Craigslist. You know, we all know Craigslist. We'll get the joke. And it didn't go over well. And one of the comedians took me aside afterwards, and he said, listen, we have Craigslist. We know what it is, but we don't use it. So when you say Craigslist, it slows us down a little bit while our brain has to process. We use something called Gumtree. So say Gumtree instead. It's a different website. And so I did that, and it helped a little bit.
Okay.
But for the most part, my stuff is pretty universal, and I worked in other countries, and it was a lot easier. But I've worked in South Africa, the UK, Ireland, the Netherlands, Australia, New Zealand, and Thailand. Those are the countries I've worked in so far, and I would like to go to more, but obviously until the pandemic is over, I'm staying in my house.
Was there a lot of people that didn't speak English? Was that something like a hurdle you had to get over?
You know, it's a weird thing because that happens in New York sometimes. The comedy clubs in New York, some of them have people handing out flyers on the street to get people into the club, and they're called barkers. And people sometimes, and the barkers get paid on commission, so they want people in the door. They don't care what goes on. So we've had people show up not knowing it was a comedy show, just knowing they paid for something. And there are people who have shown up who don't speak English who think it's a dance club. And they show up and they sit down and they have no idea what's going on, and then they get up and leave. So yeah, we've had audiences, and in New York, the audience is tourists. So we're used to people for whom English isn't the first language. But like I was in Thailand in December. There are two clubs in Bangkok, and most of the audience is tourists because one of the clubs was basically in the Times Square of Bangkok, and the Thai people who come to comedy clubs are pretty well educated. They speak English very well, especially if they went to private schools. You know, they speak fluent English, so they know what's going on.
You told me something interesting about one of the clubs in Thailand.
Yeah,
they did something kind of funny.
Brilliant. Yeah, I know what you're referring to. This is brilliant marketing. So the club in Thailand is run by a guy named Jonathan Sampson, who's from Boston, and there overseas in America, most of the clubs have a 2-drink minimum, and the clubs make their money on drinks. Overseas, I don't recall running into a minimum at any of the places I went to. What they'll typically do is they'll have an intermission, and they'll sell drinks before the show. They'll sell drinks at intermission, and people also get up and go to the bar and buy drinks during the show. And it works pretty well. In Thailand, he had a rule: if you buy a drink, if an audience member buys a drink for a comedian or buys a shot, which is more profitable than beer for them, I guess. Then there's a board in the back of the room, and it lists a bunch of countries. And if you buy a shot or you buy a drink for a comedian, you can get a point for your country or take away a point from another country. You have the option of either one.
That's interesting.
And people, there's no prize, right? You don't win anything if your country's in the lead. But what he said was the reason there's so few points for Ireland is not that the Irish people aren't buying drinks. It's that instead of buying a point for Ireland, they almost always take away a point from Britain.
That's amazing.
And I saw that happen.
That is so funny. Yeah.
And it makes the club so much money. It's such a good business decision.
It is. I don't know if that would work over here. Like, well, maybe in New York it could because it's so diverse. I mean, possibly from here, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like Bangkok's one of them places that everybody comes from all over the world, so that works out, really well in their favor for that. That was very
When
creative.
you're in New York, I was thinking about this last night. They could do it by state. They could be by country,
True.
by state,
Yeah.
or region, like Midwest, South.
Yeah.
And they could also add in, if it's New York, like make New York City a separate category, or the 5 boroughs of New York City are separate. So there'd be some rivalry.
Yeah, I think that would be great. Like, I'm sure, like, for example, here, like, we have people from Michigan, we have people from Pennsylvania, other surrounding areas. I'm sure people from Michigan and Ohio would be like giving and taking points from each other and stuff like that.
Sports rivals.
Yes, that would be a great idea. So I wanted to get into your website a little bit. Brainchampagne.com. Now, I was interested in some of the recent changes and why you were making these changes to your website. I was kind of blown away by the answer you gave me yesterday, because I wasn't even thinking about it like this, but I wanted you to explain a little bit more of what I was talking about.
Well, I did notice when I was watching your show on Facebook Live before I came on that you had and I probably should be watching it now since I'm on it, but I closed my computer. Is you have the words, you have subtitles, you have captions when people are talking, so that people who are hearing impaired or are, someplace where they don't want to make noise can follow the show. And I think that's a great idea. And I have a blind comedian friend, Brian Fischler, and I was talking to him about websites, and there's such amazing technology for blind people to surf the web, but it's not 100%. And he's told me that there are some websites he goes to buy something, and he gets all the way through, and then he can't find the button to check out. And, you spend 10 or 15 minutes shopping, and then you just have to trash it and go somewhere else. And that's really frustrating for him. And so I decided, with his help, to adapt my website for the vision impaired. And there's a lot of stuff that goes into that. One of the easiest things to do is to have descriptive text for a picture. So if there's a photograph of me on stage and a blind person is scrolling through, all they see is the name of the file. And it could be image261.jpg,
Exactly.
and that doesn't tell them anything. So in the programming, and it's usually pretty easy to do this, you could put in the alternate text and just say, picture of Shaun on stage at Gotham Comedy Club, or picture of Shaun holding a champagne glass, or, little boy in a suit, or whatever. And so they at least don't feel left out.
Yeah.
But there's all sorts of other changes I had to make just because screen readers do weird things. So some bugs we were able to figure out, and others we couldn't. But I have my website has a lot of jokes on it because I took a lot of the jokes that I sold. Oh, geez, somebody's at my door. See, this is a weird thing to happen during an interview.
Oh yeah.
And I have no idea who it is, but
Hey, bring him on.
I'm in the middle of an interview. Can you come back? Oh, okay.
Tell him I say hi.
That was my painter.
Okay.
Who said, and I'll put in a plug for him. It's Ossie's Painting in Westchester County, New York. He said he overcharged me, and he just handed me $25.
Wow.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah.
That is very awesome.
Pizza
I mean, there's not a
time.
lot of people that would do that.
Yeah.
Right.
And what's his name again?
Sorry?
What was his name again?
Ossie, O-S-S-I-E.
Ossie?
It's Ossie's Painting.
Okay.
And I thought that was pretty funny. But what happened yesterday is they were doing some painting, and I have fluorescent lighting outside. And the fluorescent lighting broke and fell down, and they didn't break it. Some previous people obviously had broken it, and they just touched it, and it fell down. And there's broken fluorescent bulbs, and you're supposed to be very careful because there's mercury in it. So I said to him, you got to take your painter's tarp and throw it out and just bill me for another painter's tarp. So when he told me what the price was, it was more than we'd agreed on, but I just assumed that's the cost of a tarp.
Okay.
So,
Oh wow. But that was nice. He could have just pocketed that and moved on, you
Yeah.
know? It's $25. It's not like it was like 1,000, you know what I mean? But like
Right.
yeah, so that was really nice. Yeah, so good shout out for that guy.
yeah.
Gas money.
So how can people
So
go ahead?
Sorry, I was going to say we were in the middle of something, and now, of course, I forgot what it was because my doorbell rang.
Yeah, I think we were talking about your website and how you were talking about adding just descriptions to the pictures.
Yeah, the easiest thing
yeah.
is descriptions of the pictures. If there's no commerce involved in the site, then it's a lot less complicated. But I have, I've been quoted in the press a bunch. There's a bunch of newspaper and magazine articles that have mentioned me, and you mentioned a couple of them earlier in the conversation. And some of them I've scanned and put them up on my website as PDFs, and a screen reader can read it, but some of them don't fit in my scanner, and I just take a photograph of them and put them up as JPEGs, and he said, well, I can't read them. So I said, I've got to figure out a way to make it text. And then I thought a better way is I just narrated the articles. I spent, a few hours reading the articles into a microphone. And so I also have MP3 files. So instead of a robot screen reader reading an article, they can hear an actual human voice.
Oh,
and
wow.
I thought that works better. He was really impressed with that. It wasn't that much work, but he was very impressed with that.
Did you do the recordings yourself?
Yeah.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I just plugged a microphone into my computer, and I read the articles and didn't get too tongue-tied. And if I screwed up too badly, I would, re-record it. But it wasn't that, we all know how to read out loud. It's not that complicated. But nobody does this.
Yeah.
And I'm also and when that's done, I also want to make all of my videos accessible for the hearing impaired. And YouTube does a pretty bad job of transcribing, but you can go in and fix it. But for some reason, most of my videos do not have closed captions, so I've got to add those. That's a lot more work.
And I think the reason why is they do it automatically for live videos, but they don't do that automatically for videos you upload.
They do it for some, and they explain why they don't do it for all of them. They don't do it for long videos. They don't do it. They don't do it for videos if there's too much silence at the beginning because their computer stupidly just assumes, oh, there's no audio. But for some, and I think maybe for videos that are not public, it doesn't do it. And a lot of the videos I posted, I will put a link to them on my website, but they're unlisted videos.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
So, yeah, I mean, there's people I can pay to do it, so I may just pay somebody to transcribe it because it's like $1 a minute, so it could cost me like $100 to do all of my videos.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
No.
So how can people find you on social media?
Oh, I was going to say, if they find me, they can ring my doorbell, apparently. Other than that...
Other than brainchampagne.com, obviously.
Brainchampagne.com is my main website, and it does somewhere, I think, have links to Facebook and LinkedIn and Twitter. But Twitter is at Shaun Eli Comedy. It's ShaunEli. And Facebook is Shaun Eli Breitbart, but I think it's Shaun.Breitbart is what it does. And LinkedIn, I don't know why anybody would go there because that's just business crap.
Yeah. Real quick before we go, if someone was to make a movie of your life story, who would you like to see play the role and why?
Well, who wouldn't say Brad Pitt to that? I don't know. I don't know who. I would like a comedian to play me, and probably a better comedian than I am should play it, because that would work better, right?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want somebody better than they are at telling their own jokes?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like
assuming I get a cut of the profits of the movie, because otherwise I would hate to go to a comedy club and do one of my jokes and have somebody be like, "It was better in the movie." Bring the actor to the comedy club.
Yeah, that would be really shitty, wouldn't it? Like, imagine a movie about like Jerry Seinfeld and somebody plays Jerry, and then next time he goes on stage, you're like, oh, the actor was better. Like, that's Jerry fucking Seinfeld, though, Like, oh man, that'd be
What would happen? I go to the comedy club and they'd be like, Al Pacino is better than you in the movie, and he's better looking than you, and he's also 30 years older than you. And I'd be like, yeah, okay.
Well,
At least if I got paid for it, I wouldn't feel so bad.
for sure. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I really do appreciate it.
It's been fun.
Yeah, definitely. We try to be laid back and joke around a lot. We don't take ourselves seriously at all. But sorry for the glitch in the beginning. Sometimes it just happens. That's the problem with live shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, you have to have me back when we can get the video working.
For sure.
Let's schedule it a day after I cut my own hair so that I look my best.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you so much. We're about to take a break. When we get back, wherever the hell my sheet is, we're going to have some crazy news. And we're going to talk about a little boy who was attacked by a dog to protect his sister. Yeah,
Amazing.
He protected his sister by getting attacked by the dog. We'll go into more details about that right after the break. Keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show. You're listening to the Epic Radio Show, live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and theepicradioshow.com. Listen to us anytime on the iHeartRadio app. Download today on the App Store or Google Play, and take this show on the road. The Epic Radio Show. Make life epic.
Make life epic.
Hey Epic fans, this is Jay Val. Home buying is complicated. You need someone who you can trust and has your best interest in mind and not just the size of the commission check. That someone is Jeremy Rodriguez with Russell Real Estate. Jeremy grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, and a graduate from James Ford Rhodes High School in 2001. If you are looking to sell your home, searching for your next home, or if you just want to talk about the process, please feel free to contact him. As an agent who himself still resides in Cleveland, he knows the neighborhood, the schools, and the market inside out. Get in touch with Jeremy. He is happy to help you with all your needs, from helping you identify a lender to getting a moving truck and even helping you pack. Call Jeremy Rodriguez now at 216-287-1766 or email him at jeremysellsdreams@gmail.com. Find him on Facebook now. That number again is 216-287-1766.
Oh wow, Jay changed a lot.
Shit.
Like wow, gender, size, everything.
Wow.
Hair color?
Well, the hair color is about the same, right?
No,
No?
his is lighter.
Is it?
Yeah,
Oh.
grayer.
I guess I don't look at Jay very often. I don't know. I really look at him.
It's like that Kardashian guy.
I'm a lot paler probably than Jay.
So, what have you got for us on
I don't know. What do I have on here?
crazy news?
Bitch's tooth falls out while she's reading the news.
Oh
my
snap.
God.
That's what happens, okay?
Bitch's teeth be falling out.
That's the whole story. A 5-year-old boy explains why he put a marble in a very interesting place
Okay.
to his mother. And doctors remove a live worm from a woman's tonsil.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yeah. So, let me do
that's
the
what we're
intro
talking
and we'll
about.
get into that.
Yay! Sarah's
Yeah,
I don't know
hold
how
on.
long it's gonna last.
I don't know. Hang on.
Just give me a minute.
I'm gonna look in the mirror and be like, "Fuck, I can see myself again."
Yeah,
Shit.
I hate when this
Never
shit does
mind.
this shit.
Never mind. I'm
All
back.
right, here we go.
I'm back.
You're back.
Damn it.
Okay.
I liked my momentary invisible powers. Those were great.
Epic is quick with it.
Yeah, he makes me invisible and then he changes me right back. He's like, "Fuck, she can't be invisible. She'll go like,
Yeah.
she'll like, I'll just dominate the world." So can't have that. So, a newsreader catches her tooth as it falls out live on air and continues without pausing. That's something I could not do. I just
So she was just
doing her job.
doing her job. Her
Yeah.
tooth falls out. She catches
Her
it,
whole
and she just
face.
keeps going.
And just like, anyways, back to what I was saying.
She's probably turning into a fly.
She's probably turning into a fly. Is that how can you turn into a fly? Is that
And it's like
the
her
first
front
step?
tooth too, right?
I gotta get back to this. Hang on. Is that like the first step of becoming a fly? Your teeth start falling out, and then you slowly get smaller and smaller and smaller. And you
I
turn
forget how the
into a fly?
original movie goes, but he starts pulling his
He
nails
gets
out.
bigger.
He starts
I don't
pulling his nails out,
know.
right?
Yeah.
it's
That's
horrible.
weird.
Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum. That's
Yeah.
it.
That's weird. Okay. So a newsreader whose front tooth fell out. Yes, a front tooth. Not
That's
even like a
incredible.
Yeah.
random
What?
Yeah.
back tooth
The
just
buck tooth?
slides out.
Yeah.
I guess so. Fell out during a live broadcast. Managed to keep her cool and carry on with the report as if nothing had happened.
Where was this at?
My goodness.
Where did
Poor
it
lady.
say? Where
Ryan said
did it
meth reporters.
say? Oh,
And you know
shit.
what? I suck at reading the comments.
You
so I'm gonna go
really do.
back.
You missed a lot.
I saw them, but I just
Thank
didn't
you, Ryan. Meth
respond.
reporters.
Yeah. Um
She did something
Chris
bad
said
in the
great
past.
poster, thanks dude, no problem. I did respond to that one.
No, yeah, you would respond to Chris's, right? Fucking.
GD, whoa,
GD
you can afford to
Henderson.
pay people?
I mean, that's what I was thinking. Damn. Like shit. I wonder how that feels.
I know, right?
Like I can barely afford. Like I can barely.
And by the
pay
way,
someone to mow
thank
my
you,
lawn.
GD. I did get your package.
It
If
was
you're
a
still,
it was a great time. I love my
Yes.
poem. I had that
Yep.
shit. Yep.
And we
love that
listened
shit.
to the.
We listened to your CD and
CD.
it was majestic as fuck.
It was majestic as hell.
Holy shit.
Yes.
I have never heard anything better in my whole fucking life. Actually. So we just wanted to share that with you.
Let's see what else.
Oh shit, Ukraine.
Ukraine. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, where was
Ukrainian
that from?
TV.
Where was that reporter from? That lady that tooth fell out.
Ukrainian.
She's Ukrainian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what though? Them Russian and Ukrainian bitches don't give a fuck though. That's like, man. Oh, to me, this is a big deal. To me, this is Wednesday.
Right, this is Wednesday. What the fuck?
She's like, it's okay. I put it back in.
Antonio said the news reporter down in West Virginia. That also
Hey,
could work.
man. It's
That
been
also
a while.
could work. So Sarah said, I hate teeth. All of my children pull their own. So I don't know if this is how you pronounce her name. Marichka Padalko? Padalko? I don't know. I could be wrong. That might be more accurate than what I said.
Yeah.
Was providing an update on the corona. He didn't even read it. Like he just heard what I said.
Yeah.
Was providing an update on the coronavirus crisis when her tooth just fell out. Yeah, she was just like reporting on something totally different, and then she has her own crisis, like right in her own mouth.
She needs to
Yeah.
get tested.
Yeah, that's the first sign of the
Instant test.
coronavirus.
Yeah, your teeth start falling
I
out.
don't think that's right, but okay. That's false. That's fake. Fake news.
Fake news.
Hashtag fake news.
Hashtag fake news.
You have to get to finish
real.
that. Rather than panic as many of us would, she simply put her hand in front of her mouth to catch the tooth and carried on without pause like a true professional. I mean, I wonder how much practice she's had at this. Has this happened before? Like, has another tooth on another broadcast fallen right out of her face and like
I
she's just
don't
caught
know.
it?
That's insane.
I mean,
Not-
and
not
obviously she felt it, fall out of her mouth. You can feel that.
Yes,
but-
yeah.
So she was prepared, but like, I wonder if this has happened like before.
But it doesn't go into why it fell out.
I'm looking. Although many people were left completely unaware how are you unaware that a fucking tooth fell out of
Right.
your mouth? But okay. The moment was spotted by some people who, went to social media with it. Let me see. The presenter saw the messages and replied to one, yes, I really lost part of my front tooth. Part of it.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
So she probably had a partial.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It was probably a cap or something.
Right.
Yeah. I actually have one of mine.
My brother too.
Yeah, my
Oof.
my cousin pushed me in the basement and I hit my
Oh, no.
tooth and like so half of it's cracked and shit.
That's bad.
But I got,
no. I hate. Oh God,
That'll
I
work.
can't.
Yeah.
My brother had it split in half long ways.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
mine too.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So it was like almost see-through. So we had
stop
a
it.
filling put in.
Stop.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah, mine's almost see through, but it's like a corner. It's not like the whole.
This is
thing.
It's
uncomfortable.
like Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
My tooth didn't even fall out, and this is uncomfortable.
Yeah. Yep.
She
Yeah, yeah,
said, "This is probably my most curious experience in 20 years as a presenter." I can
Antonio
imagine.
said it's from all the radiation over in Chernobyl.
I am used to it. It's
This
part of my
happens.
teeth falls out all the time. It's all right.
I get it replaced. It's fine.
Roll with it.
I got this. I literally got this in my hand. Like, it's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah. I spit it in a can. I got
like,
the
meh.
pile.
All right. Moving on. A colleague replied to praise her composure in the difficult situation, writing, "You reacted as if you lose your teeth every day."
Good for her.
Like, damn. Like, she's like, ha ha, bitch.
Poor girl.
She shared the video on her personal Instagram account, saying it was one of my many unpredictable situations that she's had to deal with during her time as a reporter. She explained that it had likely happened as a result of an accident which happened more than 10 years ago involving her young daughter. Does it say the story? Okay. I was looking. There was like a big ad, and I'm like, wait, scroll. While she was sleeping, her child grabbed a heavy metal alarm clock from her windsill and began swinging it around as if it were a toy when it hit part of her in the mouth,
Jeez.
damaging the front tooth.
Damn.
I'm like, girl, what the
So
fuck?
that happened like the night before?
No, 10 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So it was
Okay.
probably replaced and shit, and then it just
so that's
suddenly
exactly, yeah.
decided to fall out on air.
Yeah.
Good Lord. that
That's
hurts.
nice. Well, at least it's only part of it. It's not like the whole thing. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
going to be easily fixable, you know?
Because they
Do the
already.
damnedest thing.
Jeez.
I know, man. I would have smacked the shit out of her.
Ryan said CNN
Ooh.
saw the interview and was impressed by her continuing. They are in contract talks with the Russian meth reporter. And Antonio said, "Nothing like a toothless woman. One of the best BJs I ever had.
Oh, God.
Saw unicorns."
Oh, fucking Antonio, I swear to God.
No,
So-
she whistles. She whistles
Oh,
when
she whistles
does the
now.
reports.
She added, "In any situation, we keep calm. See you tomorrow morning. I'll be here tomorrow." She's not even going to take a day off work to get her tooth fixed.
See you tomorrow.
That's so funny.
Oh, that was funny. Okay, so next one here.
Oh, I do want to say
What?
something real quick. We had a new subscriber.
Yay, new subscriber. They
Who
probably
was
left
it?
already.
Yeah, they probably left already.
They're like,
They
"I
said,
can't
fuck
deal
this
with
shit."
this.
Yeah.
Welcome and goodbye.
This is too much.
Can't even find where it was now.
Come
This is
back.
just too
But we
much.
had a new subscriber. Thank you, whoever that was.
Thank you.
He doesn't even know who you are. Fuck him. I will find out.
Oh, I gotta pull out
We will
what?
investigate.
You gotta pull out what?
YouTube.
I was like, damn, what are you gonna pull out? What are you
His
doing?
pull-out
over there?
game is strong.
Yeah.
No, it's
It's
not.
not.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not.
He has 4 kids. It is not strong.
Damn, she put it out
Matthew
there.
Flows.
What?
1 hour ago. Matthew Flows. Thank you for
Thank you,
subscribing.
Matthew.
Thank
Yes.
you, Matthew. We love you.
Let's see
Yay.
who else. Larry was in. Hey, Larry.
I said hi to everybody who popped in.
I know
that
you
it
did.
popped up.
cable guy.
Dan.
Not that, Larry.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. What did Jay say? She whistles while she twerks. LOL.
That's funny. Yeah.
Silly.
Was that it for this one?
Yeah, that was it for that
Okay.
one, yeah. Because she said, I'll be here tomorrow. And I said, damn, she ain't even taking a day off work for this. She's going to be right back there tomorrow.
She said, I
She's
fixed tooth
professional.
myself.
I got glue at home. I shoved that bitch in there. It's fine. It's all good.
He's good. I put.
Right, I got it. It's fine. I got this.
Back to you.
Back to you in the studio.
Back to you in the studio.
She's like doing the shit from the dental chair and
Right,
shit.
like, doot,
Like, I
doot,
do
doot.
this every day, B.
I have my own dental office. I sit in my home and glue it back.
This is
That's
Van
how I do.
Quality and it's reporting from the dental office.
You can watch me on my live on Instagram. You got the picture
Yeah.
for the next one? Okay.
Yep.
Mom's disbelief as son 5 explains why he stuck a marble up his butthole.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's curious.
He's curious. That's it. Like, thank you, Marcus. Next story, please.
Once it got past threshold, Mom, I had nowhere else to go.
It really didn't. Like, it really didn't, no. Every parent knows the feeling of dread when their kids are suspiciously quiet and you know they're getting up to something mischievous.
I watched this ping pong video online, Mom.
I don't think that's
She was
where I
shooting
want
them
my
out the
kids to
across the
go. That's terrible.
Like Winona Ryder. Or
Like,
something.
oh God, that's not. No,
Look what I can do.
get out of here.
I'm sorry. I'm a bad
James
person.
Roberts said, "Hi, Tom, Ashley, and deep voice, dude."
Hi. And deep voice, dude. His name is Marcus.
Yeah. How are you? It's the morning. It's why my voice is very
It's
deep.
almost
I'm sorry.
afternoon though, so it's got to like 4 minutes. It's got to get like
And it
not.
switches to
Yeah.
hello.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies.
So, in a video shared to TikTok, of course, why not? I mean,
Why not?
Brittany Milclop?
I don't know.
Not
She's
the clap.
pretty hot though.
I don't know what it says.
McLeod.
It's not the clap. I just know it's not. Her name is Brittany. Okay, she joked.
It might be the clap.
It could be, but I don't think it is. I just can't pronounce it right now. Joked how this was something only a mom of boys will understand. Are you sure though? Last year I'm on the phone with my friend and my 5-year-old comes out looking really worried and walking really funny.
Oh my gosh.
After she ended the call, her son told her that he lost his marble. I lost my marble. Oh no. Unsurprisingly, she started searching the house for this marble. She said, I asked him, where's the last place you had it? And he went, my butt?
Oh my God.
So Brittany tried to remove the marble herself using Vaseline and gloves. But no luck.
No shit.
That made it worse.
No fucking luck.
That made it slip up even
God.
further.
She got Vaseline and gloves? Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
What the hell?
Was she prepared for this type of moment? Like, well, this might happen.
Just gotta
So-
wait to poop.
She continued, I had to look and couldn't find anything. As a parent, you do some
Lord.
really weird shit.
Yeah.
Like, you really don't
You
understand
stick your
what you
hand
are.
up your son's
butthole.
ass.
Like, you just
Yeah.
don't understand what shit you're going to get into.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was great.
Yeah, I know.
Good one, yeah.
She was like, so I was like, shit, we're going to have to go to the hospital.
Jay said he forgot anal beads.
What?
Oh my God.
Ryan said he shoots marbles that way. He's
So they
really
had to
good
take
too.
They had to take the kids to
And
the
Sarah
hospital.
said, I've lost my marbles several times, but they are not in my butt. I agree. They are not there. While they sat in the waiting room at the hospital, she asked her son, why would he do that? She said, he's like, Mom, I wanted to keep it safe. And she said, it's not a pocket. It's not. It doesn't
Yeah.
work like that.
Oh my gosh.
But thankfully the doctors were able to remove the marble without any trouble. Yay.
Oh my goodness, dude. What a story.
Oh God.
So he was trying to keep it safe.
He was trying to keep it safe, so that's the best place to put it. At least he didn't try to shove it up his dick
I mean,
hole.
that's what
Okay.
that's the same logic drug dealers have.
I mean, that's what I'm
He'll fit
saying.
in the future, yeah. In the
Yeah.
present.
You know, he'll be like, I could just put it up here. It's safe.
yeah, that's
when I
fine.
was a kid,
yeah.
You know, when I was a kid, this is what I did. Keep
Like
my
I
marbles.
grew up in these streets, B.
dude, no problem,
I was
Holmes.
5 sticking marbles in my ass. You think that's
Orale.
crack rock and shit?
It's nothing to me, Holmes.
Oh, this is crazy. So
What?
this is how they got it out. This is how this happened. Okay.
Yes.
So we get into the X-ray room. He pulls his pants down, and as he bends over, a green marble bounces across the room.
Holy crap.
It just she loosened it up with that Vaseline though.
That's
so it just
awesome.
like ta-da.
Here's your bill.
Oh,
Yep.
here, 3,000.
You still have to pay. You
3,000.
still gotta
yeah,
pay.
you fucking asshole.
You walked in the door.
Oh man. So yeah, that's someone said that's a story to tell his future girlfriend or boyfriend.
Wow.
That's a great story. Tell that to everybody. Obviously, I just told that to all of you. So
Antonio said it's a shitty, thankless job being a parent.
it really is. It really is.
That's what she should have done. Just have him squat.
That's
like
what I was
squat a
saying,
little, do
Jay.
some
Squat and
squats.
cough.
Said he's practicing for the future as a drug mule.
Okay, so last story here. Doctors remove a live worm from a woman's tonsil.
Oh, that's scary.
Now, I don't know why this happens. Why does this happen?
I don't know.
A team of Japanese doctors shared details of the case of a woman suffering throat irritation who actually had a live worm inside her tonsil.
How the
Dude.
fuck did that happen?
I have to, obviously.
Was she just eating worms?
Orale is when you swallow the worm at the end of tequila. At the end of the bottle, you don't swallow that worm, Holmes. You gotta chew it first.
Would you go want to go to your tonsils?
You swallow it, man. It's going to
Oh,
cling onto
no.
your tonsils. You gotta chew it, Holmes.
You gotta chew it, apparently.
gotta make it
Marcus
squish.
is very, he knows what the fuck he's talking about here, so you gotta chew the worm, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta chew it
Got to
up.
chew it, yeah.
You have to chew it, yeah.
It's not gonna
It's
go
new
down
now.
easy.
Your voice has to change.
To which voice? Which one should I do?
It's not. It can't be a deep voice.
Oh.
You said it was morning, so it was a deep voice. So now it's not.
yes.
Now it's not morning.
Hello. I'll switch to the afternoon voice.
Yeah, there's your afternoon voice. So the doctor said in a study published in the July issue of the American Society of, this is a really long fucking issue, the American Society of Tropical Medicine and Hygiene, very long, that the 25-year-old woman came into St. Luke's International Hospital in Tokyo complaining of throat irritation 5 days after eating sashimi?
Huh.
Sashimi? I don't know.
Ryan
if that's
said
right.
some people eat
Sashimi? I don't know.
tapeworms to lose weight.
For real, yeah. Like, that's what I said. Like, do I have a
Right.
tapeworm?
That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. Facts.
Let's see.
She said, Sarah said, I mean,
Oh,
how do you
God.
not know that's there? Like, seriously.
Extra protein. Ew.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ugh. The medical team discovered a 1.5-inch black worm living inside the woman's tonsil. And the creature was removed using tweezers. Like, so easy. So simple.
So she couldn't have did that shit herself.
she could have just reached in
Maybe she had a
there.
really bad gag
Maybe
reflex.
maybe had to put her
You
under.
know,
Have to put you to sleep, yeah.
Well, because, you know, she is in Japan. You know,
What does that mean?
They eat
they're
nasty
not,
stuff.
they're
Where are
not
you going
carrying
with
that.
this?
you know
Nasty
what I'm
stuff,
saying?
yeah.
They're not carrying what? Explain yourself.
They're on the short end of the scale.
What are you trying to say?
It's very short. Very
What do you
short
mean
end of
they're
the scale.
short?
They're small dicks.
Okay, see, I'll tell you how to say.
Got the smaller wheelies.
There's a lot of people confused at home, and you need to make sure everyone understands
Got
what
the
you're trying to say.
very Rito Egarars.
See, I can't pronounce the name of this worm. It was because it was identified as the fourth stage larva, and I cannot pronounce that shit.
Fourth stage larva.
Yeah.
So that
It's a
motherfucker went through
parasitic
3
roundworm.
stages.
Yes. It was a parasitic roundworm, but I cannot pronounce the technical name for it, so I'm not trying. It's too long. It's too hard. I can't. It's long and hard. I can't do it.
Yeah. And it's in your throat.
The worms sometimes are found infecting the stomachs of patients who consume raw or undercooked marine fish that
There you
contains
go.
the creature's larvae. Ew.
Antonio said, I
Gross.
caught a tapeworm before from eating some rank vagina.
Ew. Why?
Sarah's-
Why, Antonio? Why?
Sarah said, laughing my ass off, some people just can't take the worm without gagging.
Oh, God. Sarah. Sarah. Oh, God. I can't read these comments right now. I can't read the next one at all.
I know, don't.
So, is there anything else here into this story? The team said the woman's symptoms quickly improved after the worm was removed and her blood test came back normal. Well, of course they did.
Wow.
The worm is
that
gone.
a story.
That is a story, and that is the end of the story. She is fine. Everybody in all these stories are fine.
Good.
Yes.
Awesome.
They're all good, despite their weird shit happening.
Yeah.
That's why it's called crazy news.
Yeah.
'Cause all this weird shit happens. That's it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah. That
All
was,
right.
that was great. It was
In
good.
other news,
Ryan said, "You call this a worm?"
this brave boy saved his sister from a dog attack.
It was so sweet.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Amazing.
And he's garnered the attention of basically the entire Marvel Avengers cast.
Yes.
You know,
Because only
so
that's so.
I believe he's 5,
I think he's 5.
5-year-old.
Like
And
5.
yes,
Same.
so him and his sister were out. There was a dog, obviously vicious dog, and he tells his sister to run away,
Yeah.
and the dog,
Like at first, I think it's like he gets in front of her.
Yeah.
Because the dog just starts running at him,
yeah,
and then he gets in front of her, and then the dog gets a hold of him, and then he tells her to run.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh my god.
and
That's
the
a hero,
reason,
real.
and the reason why, like, because later the parents said, hey, why did you do that? Why did you tell her
And
to
it's
run?
so.
And
Oh.
he
God.
says,
He figured
he figured if anybody was going to die, it was going to be him,
It's
and that's
amazing.
really
'Cause he was the
fucking
older
crazy.
brother.
Yeah,
it's like, oh god.
He's a hero for life.
Oh god. Oh god, I
Yep.
cried. I cried reading this the first time.
I can't wait to see him in his first movie.
I know,
Yes.
right? Like he's gonna be in a
For
movie
real.
and it's
For
gonna be
real.
awesome.
So like cast of Marvel's Avengers, Chris Evans reached out. He's going to send a replica of his shield to him.
Wow.
It's so sweet. It's so
Robert
nice.
Downey.
Yep. Spider-Man, what's his name?
Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. Yes. So he invited him onto the set of the new Spider-Man movie.
I know. It was
That's
so
pretty
sweet.
cool.
It's like,
Unbelievable.
And of course, Tony Stark had
of
to
course.
up everybody, and he said, "Call me around your birthday. I'm going to do something special for you."
Like, of course he did. Of course he did.
But like all the other cast
There's been
members,
a lot of people.
yeah, you know, calling him a hero and
Reaching
all that.
out.
It's just
Sure.
really.
It's
really-
a very heartwarming story. It's
In
like
these
this
times
poor
now,
baby.
we need a story like this. You
That's
know?
right. And do you have a picture showing?
Oh, I do. Yeah.
okay. Because it's real. It's
I mean,
small on my
his
screen.
face was tore up. Hopefully,
so-
they'll be
Yeah.
able to
This
fix
poor
it.
baby. This
Yeah.
poor
I'm
little
sure
baby.
all the best doctors are going to get on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I'm
they're
just
going to get their
like,
name
ugh.
out there, you know?
Just my heart. Oh my god.
Yeah.
And then this led to a conversation I wanted to bring up
Yeah.
about our kids.
Yep.
I was like, well, do you think Skylar would do this for Emily?
Hell no.
Nope. These are 14 and 16-year-olds,
Yeah.
by the way.
Emily
Dude,
wouldn't do that for Skylar.
Emily wouldn't do that for Skylar.
No, she'd be
They're
like,
run, bitch!
Yeah.
Gotta go!
Everybody for themselves.
I don't
Can't
even.
save you!
I think Ryan would do it for Olivia, but I don't think Olivia would do it for Ryan. No.
That's a 6 and a 4-year-old. Ryan's the
Yes.
6-year-old. I think Ryan would probably try to save her. But
It-
Olivia might be like, I'm a honey badger, gotta go.
I think Olivia would beat the shit out of the dog.
I think she would find something and beat the shit out of it before it got to like
Yeah.
attack Ryan maybe or her. But
That's a scary situation.
yeah,
Yeah.
but that's the thing. Like it's kind of hard to tell what people would do in a situation. I'd
just
like
gotta-
to think.
You got to get bigger than the animal, put your arms out, and act big.
Be
kinda
like look big, look
big.
intimidating.
Look big and yell.
Olivia
yeah.
would just tackle the fucking dog and like
Yep.
I would just be like, no, wait, what are you doing? Because like when she was like 18 months or something like that, she was like trying to chase a raccoon and shit, and I'm like, no, wait, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
There's just a raccoon just chilling, like jumping from house to house, and I'm just like, no, you can't chase that thing. It's not a cat.
Yeah,
She's not a cat.
Rabies
Cat.
is not fun. Yeah.
Yeah, rabies isn't something I want to fuck with.
Yeah.
That's not where I'm at.
That needle that they got to put in your stomach. Oh boy. Once you get rabies, yeah, they got to put a needle in your
I've
stomach,
never
don't
had
they?
rabies.
I didn't
You
know
had
that.
rabies?
That's what I've heard.
That's
I've
what
heard.
you've heard?
Yeah, I've heard.
I was about to say, have you
People
experienced
talk.
this? Like, I have never heard someone talk about having to go and get a rabies shot in their stomach.
Almost I did.
Almost?
Yeah, when I was working, there was we had a garage full of filters, boxes, and
Yeah.
they were stacked up to the ceiling, like 6 boxes.
Oh,
so
shit.
I went to grab this one filter box, and it was heavy. And when I pulled
Oh,
on it,
shit.
a raccoon jumped out,
Oh,
and ran
fuck
across my
this.
shoulder, and
Fuck this! Why is this happening?
made a home in the box of
Man,
filters.
I don't trust anything anymore.
Yeah.
I can't even like take garbage outside without like doo-doo.
Goddamn
doo-doo.
trash pandas.
Yeah,
Trash pandas. Damn trash.
they come with a mask.
Yeah.
They
So
come with
cute.
a fucking built-in.
I
mask.
know.
Damn trash
What did
pandas.
Tiffany used to call them ninjas?
And they
Yeah,
have thumbs.
they're like ninjas of the wild.
Yeah.
So.
And they got little thumbs like humans.
They got little
I
little
know.
raccoon thumbs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Creepy little bastards.
I would love to have one as a
Oh
pet.
fuck that!
I mean, like
That would-
obviously,
no.
we were
Domesticate
able to-
them.
No,
Yeah,
I don't
domestic-
want to domestic. No,
And
fuck
skunks
that.
too. You can
No,
domesticate skunks.
absolutely fuck that.
They say
Fuck
skunks are
both
like
those.
cats.
Yeah.
No,
You could take their little stinky thing out.
Yeah.
no,
That gland.
Yep.
You can do it.
no,
And they're like cats.
Yeah.
no,
Why?
no,
No.
no.
He's gonna get one tomorrow now.
Oh no.
Tomorrow.
Then I'll
Babe, look what
divorce
I
it.
got.
I'll divorce him the day after. It'll be a work in progress. Oh, I got this raccoon. Okay, well I'm going tomorrow to.
He'll paint it all black. I got a black cat.
It's like I know that's a fucking raccoon, son. I know that's a skunk. I don't give a
GD
fuck.
said he was bit by a rabid dog protecting a special needs kid.
Wow.
Wow.
He's a hero too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I don't see anybody lining up to give him fucking
Hey,
special
where's
access to
his-
Marvel
Come on now.
movies.
The
and
X-Men
shit.
will call him instead.
Yeah.
Instead of Marvel.
Jesus.
Oh man. So were you done with that story?
I think so.
Yeah, I just
was
wanted
there
to bring
anything else to
up-
add?
I don't think so. I think it's pretty like this happened, and then I went into my little asking about our kids. I would absolutely protect all you motherfuckers from a rabid dog. Like I told you, I think what would happen is the dog would stop and
Was he
realize.
rabid?
I don't know if it was rabid, but if it was a violent dog, an angry,
Yeah.
aggressive, whatever, I think the dog would just stop, like be like, oh wait, she's the dog whisperer. I have to stop. I can't
Right.
attack her.
Right?
Gotta stop. All right, I'm done here.
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
Animal whisperer.
Yeah, it's weird. I mean, I don't know about all animals because I don't fuck with rats and shit, but Dogs, though.
She
Dogs-
don't. She hates mice
I
and
fucking
stuff.
hate mice and stuff.
Wow. Yeah. Same here. They're in my building. I'm trying to get them out.
It's like, fuck this. Get out of my building.
Right?
I'm gonna blow up the whole building.
No Disneyland here.
No fucking Disneyland here, motherfuckers. Thank you. But yeah, that's all.
James Robert also said he dove in and saved his niece from drowning.
That's
once.
awesome.
Yes.
That's
All
awesome.
these heroes. Look
Everybody
at that.
just popping off in the comments with their heroic deeds. I
Yep.
have no heroic deeds. Well, I sort of do, but like I've talked about it before. Well, not really, because I didn't really save anybody. It sucks. It's sad. It's sad.
Okay.
The whole dog thing. I didn't.
yeah.
I couldn't save that dog though from
Yeah.
my dog. Yeah, it was a bad.
Well,
time.
we saved a bird. Recently.
We saved a bird.
Yeah, well, that was our heroic.
That's our heroic, not so heroic deed.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's been other shit that's happened, but I don't know. I can't think
Yeah.
of anything right now. I'm not that much of a hero.
Yeah.
I'm not Spider-Man. Sorry, guys.
I
Okay.
don't know if I saved anybody, but quick story. I almost got, I was coming down a hill, sliding down in the middle of winter. And I was going to hit this car full of kids and a family in a minivan. And I swerved out of the way and crashed into the curb, wrecked my car and killed it. And they just drove away like nothing happened.
They didn't even check on you?
Nope, they didn't even know what
Oh,
just
damn.
happened. There was
Wow.
about
They're
6 to 8
la,
kids.
la, la, la,
Yeah,
just going in there.
literally
a
playing
big-ass
patty
car.
cake, all that stuff. And I went
You
around
went
them
and crashed into something, and then
and wrecked and killed my car. Yeah.
your car was dead, but
Yep.
you were not. So
Wow.
And I got a
that's
ticket
it. And I got a ticket.
You got
what
a
the fuck?
ticket for a
because I
help.
hit a sign. Because, yeah.
You hit
Wow.
a sign in an accident.
Yep,
Like,
yep.
That's bullshit.
Oh my god.
He's a crazy man.
Mainly probably because you couldn't prove that either.
Like, well,
But
you,
you
were
know,
probably
even
just,
when you're avoiding an accident and you hit something, like you still get fucking fined
That's
for that. That's
ridiculous.
stupid.
Yeah. the cop was looking at me like, "You really? That's what happened?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. He didn't even
Like,
give
you
me a
think I'm
breathalyzer or
lying?
anything. I was just coming home from work."
Sarah said, I mean, I've been called a rabid dog, or I mean, a bitch, but is there a difference?
All right, we're gonna take a break though, and then we're gonna talk about Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
He's lighting it up on the
Henry
interwebs right now,
Cavill.
and then we're gonna have what the forecast.
What's a forecast?
With Marcus.
Oh, that's gonna be great.
That's gonna be
I'll
awesome.
be watching that.
Yeah.
And then a little later, we're gonna have our Spotify playlist. So make sure you keep it locked right here on the Epic Radio Show, brother. Okay.
So now I gotta bounce, right?
Yeah.
I gotta go.
If I could ever find that. There we go.
You're listening to The Epic Radio Show, live on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and theepicradioshow.com. Listen to us anytime on the iHeartRadio app. Download today on the App Store or Google Play. And take this show on the road. The Epic Radio Show. Make life epic.
Make life epic.
Attention small business owners. Are you trying to reach thousands of engaging customers, but radio and television ads are out of your budget? Advertise with us here at Brain Baby Media. We offer low monthly payments with no contracts, no hassle, and you can cancel anytime. But why would you? With our ads on multiple platforms like YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify, your brand will reach new heights, and guess what? It's a business expense. That means you can write it off at the end of the year. So contact Epic today at theepicradioshow.com and make your business epic.
Hey ladies, if you're looking for premium makeup at a price that can't be beat, hit up Glitz and Glitter by Goldie. Glitz and Glitter by Goldie has everything you need to enhance your beauty without breaking the bank. Go to uniqueproducts.com/GoldieAlphaHell today and take advantage of the savings. Right now, there's a new beauty box for only $99, so what are you waiting for? Get to Glitz and Glitter by Goldie today at Unique, that's YOUNIQUE products.com/GoldieAlphaHell.
Want to feel like you're part of the show? Get your official The Epic Radio Show merch right now. We have unisex tees, hoodies, mugs, winter hats, baby onesies, and much more. Check it out at www.etsy.com/shop/The Epic Radio Show. Official unisex tees are only $12 and get free shipping on orders over $35. Yup, that's right, you heard me. That's free shipping on orders over $35. The holidays are over, but you can still treat yourself to some great official merch for The Epic Radio Show. So hurry now to the site and get some epic gear for the new year and make 2020 epic.
So Henry Cavill, he sent the interwebs on fire, mostly for the thirsty ladies out there.
I'll get you a drink.
Nothing like a man in a tank top.
Well, he was building this gaming computer from scratch.
Okay.
And he posted it on Instagram or whatever, and like all the girls were all like, because he's in a tank top. You know what I mean? Like,
so hot.
It was pretty funny. He also had like Barry White and stuff playing over.
Oh yeah.
And he had like these little cut scenes and stuff like that. And I decided, if Henry Cavill could do it.
Yeah, we scripted this thing last night and freaking did it. It was hilarious.
Yeah, so I'm putting out my own video, my own. So please enjoy this quick little video.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be awesome.
I'm so really using great tools. Fuck! God damn it! Bam! I spilled shit on my shirt. What the hell? Yeah. So I know you guys are turned on after that. I gotta leave you to it. I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, so that was my sexy little video there.
Brought a tear to my eye.
Oh man. But we have a new segment. Me and Marcus did this earlier this week. It's brought to you by What the Forecast. It's the WTF Weathercast. And without further ado, here we go.
Yeah.
Good morning, and this is your WTF 7-day weathercast brought to you by What the Forecast. Download it on Google Play or the App Store. And this is your 7-day Cleveland weather forecast. It's going to start off with a bang, 94 degrees with a little bit of sprinkles. So ladies, get out there with your white t-shirts, braless, and have fun. On Monday, it's going to be a crazy day, 88 degrees. That's the day I get married, AA. If you guys want to come out and have fun with the COVID, wear your mask and come out. I'm tired of this damn COVID, I tell you something. It's going to be 88 degrees with the lightning bolts, so get out there with the pliers and the screwdriver and have a good time. Hey, why no? You only live in one time, eh? Have fun with your lives. Tuesday is going to be 86 degrees. It's going to be more rain and sprinkling. I agree with that guy talking about with the ladies with their bras and the titty flying all over the place. Having fun. Wednesday and Thursday going to be more lightning bolts as you'll see. It's going to be more fun out there. It's going to be 84 degrees on one day, 86 on another. Pretty much the same shitty day, just off by 2 degrees. Have fun with that. Cleveland is awesome. I tell you something. The swing around to Friday is going to be a nice day.
77 degrees. It's going to be nice and cloudy outside, so you ain't got to worry about them sun rays getting under your skin and your bicluterises and bicuspids. So then by Saturday, it's going to be a nice day. It's going to be 81, going to come back a little bit. The low of 63 with the cloudies, and the sun is going to come from behind the clouds. The clouds are going to be there, and the sun is going to come out. And that's pretty much your 7-day forecast. Back to you. Back to you, Epic.
Yes. Good job, Marcus. Man, you change your clothes so quick.
Yeah. I got this
Crazy.
like Barbara Streisand.
Yeah. That was very informative and entertaining.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate
Make sure you guys download that app, What the Forecast, by Nightcat Productions.
Yeah.
They've been very awesome about everything, and we're going to do some more stuff with them in the future.
That was a lot of fun. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
So that's going to be a reoccurring segment every week. Hope you guys enjoyed that. We're going to take well, you know what? Let's just go into the Spotify playlist. So our 3 segments in a row, kind of. Yeah. Oh well. All right, so we've got our songs picked out, kind of. I was so dropping the ball on this. So I'm writing down one little thing real quick so I don't forget.
Go this way. Give me a high five. High five.
Okay.
High five.
So if you guys haven't checked out our Spotify playlist, all you have to do is look up the Epic Radio Show playlist. Pretty easy.
Nice.
We're going to be discussing songs that we listen to during the week. Maybe you guys have already heard it. Maybe it's new music you haven't heard. But I think it's going to be a lot of fun for you guys and us to kind of connect on a deeper level.
Oh, yeah.
Get ready to hear a lot of depressing shit from me.
So, Marcus, I'll start with him. You picked In Too Deep, Back to the Hotel.
Gangsta.
Yeah? What kind of song is that?
Back to the hotel.
There you go. Dee, 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 dee.
Is that rap? I don't think I've heard that.
Yeah, back to the hotel. You ain't never heard it?
It's a good one.
Yeah, it's sweet. Is
it old?
You've heard it, bro.
I probably have.
Classic.
Yeah,
can't
it's
picture it.
sweet. I like it. It's pretty sweet, man.
Oh yeah.
You've heard it because everyone used to bump it back in the day, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why did you pick that song? Why did you listen to that this week?
I've been recently just going up on stage with it.
Oh, really?
So
It's
I
been
try
like
to-
entrance music?
Yeah, my own. Yeah, it's either that or Lowrider.
So, like, I didn't realize that comedians had, like, entrance music.
That's pretty sweet, man.
Certain
Yeah.
places.
Because I'm into
Okay.
UFC, dude, and that's pretty sweet. Like entrance music, UFC
yeah.
fighters or wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know comedians come out like that.
What would be your entrance music if you picked?
Dude, I heard this one music on this show called Kingdom. Dude, I forgot the name of it, but man, this thing hit hard, man. What's his name came out to it? Nick Jonas in that show I'm watching.
Yeah.
And dude, I forget what the heck the song was called, but I'd probably come out to that thing, man, because it hits hard, and as soon as you come out, I'd have to show you the scene, man. It's pretty sweet.
Okay. Yeah. That did not answer my question at all.
I don't
but
know
it's-
I don't know the song though. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Like, other than that song, like, what would be a good song, do you think?
Tear the club up, man.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So, mine this week was Lil Wayne's Glory.
Oh yeah, that song's sweet.
Yes. Lil Wayne kind of takes it back old school, back to, like, Carter 2,
Yeah,
Carter 3
not
days.
not this new crap.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, yeah.
And it was just classic Wayne on it. I just loved it. It's pretty new. Also,
Lil Weezy, baby.
actually, she picked Only from 9 Inch Nails. That's a good song. If you're wanting to rock out with your cock out, that's the song to do it.
Yeah, they're hard.
Jay, your pick this week is Justin Timberlake, Can't Stop the Feeling.
Yeah.
So what feeling can't you stop?
I don't know. All of them.
Timberlake's dope.
He's like, all the feelings.
All of them.
Can't stop them.
Can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop the feelings.
It's a fun song. That's why I picked it. It's like fun.
And then Chris, he had the Talking Heads, and the song is Cross-Eyed and Painless.
That's a good band.
Yeah.
Yeah, Talking Heads. Oh yeah, classic.
Classic.
Oh yeah.
Um,
So we're gonna be jamming.
yeah. So we're gonna add all them songs to the playlist. Make sure you go check that out. The Epic Radio Show playlist on Spotify. They are not paying us for this shit, but we figured we'd do something since we can't really play music on the show. I am working on getting something together, like some sort of license to be able to do so. But in the time being, this is the closest thing that I think we could do to share with you, kind of like things that we like to listen to, and maybe it'll brighten up your week. Who knows?
That's a good playlist.
That's pretty much it for the show.
Yeah.
Did anybody else have anything? I have like the hiccups all of a sudden now. It's awesome.
Yeah, I might go to this car thing this week, this race with my stepfather.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, Mike.
you got like a demolition derby thing going on.
I think he does that, but I think this one's a race though. He does that too, like round in circles or whatever the hell.
I mean, is it all racing around a circle?
Yeah, it might be the demolition derby though. He really just
Well, didn't he say something about attacking other cars?
I think
I don't know.
probably,
I don't
probably,
know.
yeah.
Okay.
But I'll try to get some videos and stuff of that.
What about you, Marcus? What do you got going on?
This Tuesday I'll be performing with the Yankee Sisters.
Yeah.
I forget the venue that it's going to be, but they're there on a I don't even know if I could say the venue or not. But
You can.
I forget. It's like Chattanooga or something, like some kind of weird name, but it's in Beechwood somewhere.
Okay.
It's in the Beechwood area.
Oh, you're saying you don't know if you can pronounce the name of the club.
I don't want to say the wrong name, but we all make fun of it when we get up there. So I performed there once, and it was pretty cool. It's a nice, beautiful venue.
And it's in Beechwood?
It's in the Beechwood East Side area. I'm not sure if it's in it, but it's with the Yankee promoters, Yankee Sisters. Look them up.
Okay, cool.
They're cool peoples.
I have nothing going on. Absolutely nothing.
Besides-
I hurt my knee Thursday, so I've been kind of nursing that a little bit.
Yeah.
Other than that, I'm off until Tuesday, so I have an extended weekend. And I think next weekend we're going to a family friend's house. Ashley's best friend.
Oh, okay.
And the girls are going to go swimming, and we're going to have Joe's daughter Kayla over, stuff like that. So,
yeah, so we should plan a freaking bar hop or something.
Oh, you mean a bar crawl?
Or bar, whatever, dude. Yeah.
I mean, we could do that, but
Or
right now with the coronavirus, I just don't know how successful it would be.
People don't even give a shit.
People don't care.
Man.
They don't.
Yeah, people
All
don't
right,
give a
well,
shit.
maybe that's something we'll do.
Yeah.
I'll try to get something together with that, get like maybe 5 or 6 bars involved, and we could all meet up and just get shit-faced hammered.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. That'd sound like fun.
Hell yeah. KY jelly, 2 for $1.
Marbles up your butt.
Yeah, he was
No,
practicing.
we're open. we're open, James. I'm just not working tomorrow. So, yeah. Okay.
Me neither.
So, without further ado, I think that is the end of the show. Yes.
That was fun.
Make sure you follow us on the social medias, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to our Patreon, too. It's only $5 a month. But it helps support the show and other future projects we want to do. There's a shit ton of bloopers that Marcus did on that weather. And we literally have like a half hour worth of fucking bloopers. I'm not even joking.
I can't wait to see it.
So we were thinking of releasing that only on Patreon. Just because of trying to find a place to put it on YouTube and stuff would be weird. And it would just be an added benefit. So you definitely should check that out. Join our Discord. You could be part of the show. Anytime you join on Discord and join the audio or video channel, we could bring you up on the show at any moment. So be prepared.
And download the weather app, though.
Next week, our guest from Great White, Mitch Malloy, is going to be on the show.
The band?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Holy cow.
So that's going to be awesome. Thank you, Chris, for that, by the way. And as always, make life epic.
Yeah.